True peace is found in learning Yi Jing. Good day to audience around the world. Welcome to professional Yi Jing Feng Shui TV station, Weixin TV station. Today is Monday, February 3rd, 2020. It's now 11:30 p.m. in Taiwan. I'm Fiona Zhang Xinfang, presenting to you the weekly news of the world new religion, Weixin Shengjiao. By Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi's instruction, during every Chinese New Year, we're broadcasting important news events happened in 2019 for 2 weeks. We hope friends around the world may enjoy the opportunity to understand the Dharma events with Wang Chan Laozu, Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi, and our virtuous fellows. The core religious value of Weixin Shengjiao is deeply connected with the religious providence of eliminating disasters and resolving grievances. To know how to put the providence into practice, please watch our retrospect of important rites and rituals.
Shanxishan Weixin Shengjiao holds several key rituals and rites for years. We all hope to worship ancestors, eliminate disasters, secure great peace under heaven, and pray for world peace. In Jihai year, we followed instruction from Wang Chan Laozu to hold serious rituals such as Jihai year Weixin Shengjiao Wang Chan Laozu Sky Mending Rite. Starting from February 2nd is for Dragon Head Rising. March 3rd is for Blessing from the Heaven. April 4th is for Sounds from Golden Bell. May 5th is for Full of Fair Energy. June 6th is for Peace to be Seen. July 7th is for Having Calm Mind. August 8th is for Sincerely Heart like Bagua. September 9th is for Thousand Spirits Returning to One Heart. These serious rituals and rites can let us worship Chinese ancestors and spirits to the jade-crowned Golden Mother Lotus Sea and turn the Dharma wheel for safety of Taiwan and world peace. Till October 10th, Osaka Branch Temple completed successfully and it held the Weixin Shengjiao Jihai year Weixin Shengjiao Wang Chan Laozu Sky Mending Rite on December 20th. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi led Weixin Virtuous Fellows, getting together to chant the scriptures with their knees down, and hoped to invite the 33 heavenly kings of thousand heaven descend to the mountain world. In this way, we expected the 33 heavenly kings of thousand heaven could bring good weather for crops, prosperity for the country, peace for people, world peace, and good year and safety for the Chinese New Year. After the Weixin Shengjiao Jihai year Weixin Shengjiao Wang Chan Laozu Sky Mending Rite completed successfully, we expected to have safety of Taiwan and good Chinese New Year. Benediction on cross strait as one family. The great peace can be secure under heaven and then world peace. Moreover, Weixin Shengjiao holds Dharma Assembly for presenting ritual on January 9th every year on lunar calendar year. We started to stamp seals on the canonization with 15,615 books from year 2015. Till year 2018, it has been accumulated with 20,181 books. And then with 21,563 books have been done till year 2019. The wondrous Dharma recorded in books were integrated of Wang Chan Laozu and Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi, and those books were filed in Weixin Shengjiao headquarters and 9 branch temples to pray for blessing to protect the land of Taiwan. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi instructed that Weixin Canon, as a result of all practices we have done, can transfer the merits to the Chinese ancestors and God of Plague to eliminate disasters, resolve grievances, and then ease the swine fever happened in Jihai year. Following with Wang Chan Laozu birthday celebration we hold every year, we had Lonely Souls Returning Home ritual and Water Earth ritual on March 26 every year on lunar calendar year. It is to practice filial piety. Also, this is an opportunity for the Chinese prosperity overseas virtuous fellows travel abroad, have chances coming back to Shanxishan Sanfosi Temple and attended the ritual. Then everyone through Dharma to meet each others as families, friends, ancestors, spirits, and Dharma. This could be treated as one of the most important rituals in Chanjishan Sifosi Temple. We could see virtuous fellows invited their ancestors and karma creditors to attend rituals and expected to reach the enlightenment collectively, eliminate disasters, and resolve grievances. In Taichung Branch Temple, the 37 Weixin Shengjiao opening 1000 Heaven anniversary and Guiguzi Wangchan Laozu Golden Hue Mega Icon completion and 72 Heavenly Masters Hue Icon dotting and enshrinement ceremony were held on August 31st. Grandmaster Huiyuan Chanshi sincerely invited Wangchan Laozu, all heavenly sages, deities, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, 72 heavenly masters descend to the mountain world at the altar. The ritual completed successfully, and we hope that the Chinese sons and daughters can hold their hands together for the world peace. On 24th, Guiguzi Wangchan Laozu Golden Hue Mega Icon completion celebration and 72 Heavenly Masters Hue Icon unveiling ceremony were held. Grandmaster Huiyuan Chanshi instructed that the new religion of the world, Taiwan Weixin Shengjiao, has been set up over 37 years. We just started the 38 years in the beginning. From the past 33 years, we have practiced the Dharma diligently and see people are holding same one goal in their mind. It is seeing every household is safe, everyone lives with happiness, and everybody lives with prosperity. We are very lucky to have Wangchan Laozu let virtuous fellows live with calm heart and safety. This is the goal Grandmaster Huiyuan Chanshi built up Weixin Shengjiao for. And the ultimate goal is world peace and one world, one family. In the following end of year 2019, Amitabha Buddha birthday celebration and benediction ritual was held. Grandmaster Huiyuan Chanshi instructed us to invite ancestors to the Western Pure Land of ultimate bliss and pray for world peace, pray for safety of Taiwan, pray for good weather for crops, pray for the country prospers, and pray for people at peace. During the 45 days of the ritual, ancestors and spirits from the 10 directions were offered in the Chinese United Ancestors Worship Ceremony in Linkou Arena. The ritual was praying for the compassionate Amitabha Buddha and then be seed to the Western Pure Land of ultimate bliss. Chanjishan Weixin Shengjiao held the dissertation offering rite for the doctorate award by heaven during Jihai year Amitabha Buddha birthday celebration ritual. The founder Weixin Shengjiao Grandmaster Huiyuan Chanshi hosted the ritual for 41 Weixin Masters of the doctoral program. They presented and offered their dissertation from achievement of their cultivation throughout the doctoral program to heaven for evaluation and appraisal. On January 4th, Chanjishan Weixin Shengjiao Sanbaosi Branch Temple launched the 7 days Buddhist ritual. They summoned Chinese ancestors' souls to reach enlightenment collectively, realize a great compassionate mind to turn the world peace wheel together. Grandmaster Huiyuan Chanshi instructed that people are getting older while time passed, but our lifetime is limited. Then how can we extend our lifetime? We can only awake spiritual to extend our lifetime. So we hold rituals. By following the Dharma, we can eliminate disasters and resolve grievances step by step. All the rituals held by Chanjishan Weixin Shengjiao are holding by Wangchan Laozu descended to the mountain world. This is to eliminate disasters, resolve grievances, and pray for a great peace from heaven. We love to see Weixin virtuous fellows having same one heart and goal to make world peace can happen soon in the near future. Weixin News Key Rituals and Rites Reviews of Jihai Year.
Take a break. We will come back soon. Our next topic is focusing on a journey tracing back to our origins, heaven worshipping and ancestry veneration. Grandmaster Huiyuan Chanshi has emphasized that the world peace starts from venerating our ancestors. How do Weixin Shengjiao resolve the grievance of our ancestors and friends who are trapped in the wheel of reincarnation? How do we settle the underworld and this modern world we are living in? How do all the spirits return to their hearts and found the base of world peace? Please watch the coming footage.
World peace starts from venerating our ancestors. In the worship ancestor statement given at the Chinese United Ancestors Worship Ceremony on January 1st, 2012, 唯心圣教 Grandmaster 混元禅师 spoke of transcending Chinese ancestral spirits of all families to return to the Western pure them of ultimate bliss. Accordingly, a series of sky-melting rituals were launched in July year. Since then, endeavors for peace was made throughout the year, from the Dragon Awakening February 2nd, March 3rd of Heavenly Blessing, April 4th the Golden Bell rings, May 5th the opening of Righteous Qi, June 6th Peace Reveals, July 7th the Spirit Return to the Heart, August 8th of Bagua Heart, September 9th all spirits return to their hearts and the world becomes one family. To October 10th, the ultimate unity of heaven, land, and human as one. On October 15th, in July year, the disaster elimination and benediction ritual in celebration of Amitabha Buddha's birthday was held, making offerings to ancestral spirits of all Chinese families, as well as all spirits across the 10 Dharma directions. The 14th Chinese United Ancestors Worship Ceremony of 2020 was held on January 1st at Lincoln Stadium. The ritual transcended ancestral spirits to the Western pure then of ultimate bliss as a fulfillment of Weixin Virtuous Pharaoh's ancestral vows. Under the guidance of Chanqishan Weixin Shengjiao Grandmaster 混元禅师, Weixin Virtuous Pharaohs joined together with 36,000 Chinese descendants from all over the world, jointly summoned and worshipped ancestors, successfully transcending their spirits to the pure land. 唯心圣教 promotes the Chinese orthodoxy of filial piety. Chinese descendants must acknowledge, appreciate, and repay the debt owed to our ancestors through worshipping ancestral spirits in religious rites, relying upon the heavenly majesty of Wangshan Laozhu and the divine power of compassionate dignities and Buddhas. The grievances of our ancestors can be resolved, appeased. They shall pray for peace in Taiwan, across the strait, and around the world. In the worship ancestral statement, Grandmaster 混元禅师 expressed the genuine wish for the all ancestral spirits to jointly pray for the Dharma protectors of the heaven of dragons to protect all sentient beings, that the world connect as one through fulfilling obligations of filial piety, eliminating natural disasters, and resolving grievances. By doing so, the world becomes one family, and the world should attain true peace. Descendants of the 3 Chinese ancestors from across the globe, regardless of distance, come to participate in the ritual with gratitude and respect towards Chinese ancestors. Distinguished guests, including prestigious religious experts and scholars, were also invited to join the ritual. They were inspired by Weixin's incredible endeavors to ancestors. It is hoped that all Chinese ancestral spirits may return to the southern heaven and transcend to the western Buddhist pure land. The spiritual peace in Taiwan, the world as one family and true world peace. Weixin News, retrospect of July year, the origin of worshipping heaven and ancestors.
Next, we're presenting you the connections among the international community, Taiwan, and Weixin Shengjiao.
Weixin Shengjiao has acted in the intention of cultivating ourselves for the benefit of the country and humanity, and being devoted to activities connected with Taiwanese and international societies, so as to make our religion understood in Taiwan and worldwide, and turn the world peace wheel. In 2019, Weixin Shengjiao took part in all kinds of activities. On February 2nd, Weixin Shengjiao attended Nantou Making Fortune with the Pig event of Lantern Festival, where we presented 8 lanterns based on the topic and prayed for peace and prosperity for everyone. After the festival, we donated our lanterns to National Qingyi Technology University, spreading joy among those who visited this school. On April 20th, Yijing University co-organized the Hackathon Blossom Festival of 2019, featuring health, environmental protection, art experience, and parent-child relationship, and brought a crowd to experience the distinctive Tom Blossom and embrace the splendid scenery in the wonderland of Yijing University. Weixin Shengjiao had exchanged with a number of religious associations and academies in 2019. On the 7th day of the first month in the lunar calendar, Yilan Heyuan Medication Associations visited Weixin Shengjiao's Yilan Branch Temple, where they worshipped Huangshan Laozhu and prayed for peace. On March 15th, Professor Chen Wangcheng, Dean of Graduate Institute of Religious Studies of Foguang University, led students to Weixin Shengjiao College. Accompanied by President Chen Liyue and Vice President Li Zhenmei, they paid a visit to Taichung Branch Temple and learned more about Weixin Shengjiao's founding history and visions. On March 16th, Master Yuan Ping and Master Yuan Pu from Zhonggang Branch Temple led a delegation to Lord of Universe Church, where they participated in the Chinese United Ancestors Worship Ceremony. While the ceremony, they worshipped heaven and venerated ancestors, as morning duties should be given to those who have ceased to be, and sacrifices should be offered to remote ancestors according to rituals, so that honesty and simplicity can find their way into folk customs. Since Daoyuan of Taiwan headquarters held its 70th anniversary celebration on July 17th, Weixin Shengjiao Master Yuan Tang, Master Yuan Ping, Master Yuan Xian, Master Yuan Long, Master Yuan Gan, Master Yuan Ying, Master Yuan Ming, and Master Yuan Qin, together with virtuous fellows represented to join the celebration. In the faith of the world as a family, they had religious exchange and both agreed to cooperate with each other. Also, they prayed for religious peace, through which they could jointly promote world peace. On the morning of November 1st, Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi, together with the Director and Associate Director of Research and Development Center for Religious Affairs of Weixin Shengjiao, were invited to the groundbreaking ceremony of Yujing Jade Emperor Temple. The camera crew of Weixin TV station have filmed the process of the ceremony, making a record of this significant moment. On November 29th, on behalf of Chanjishan Weixin Shengjiao, Director Yuan Xin of the Center of Religious Affairs and Master Yuan Qin of Weixin TV visited the Center of the Study of Chinese Religions, Chengzhi University, to congratulate on a cooperative agreement between Daxun Academy of Science, Dazheng University of Korea, as well as the establishment of Daxun Academy of Science Research Center. It was the first time that Daxun Academy of Science sought academic collaboration with the Taiwanese Academy. Weixin Shengjiao wishes both parties successful collaboration and academic development. As for international societies, Weixin Shengjiao's branch temples had been working on the exchange with other academies. Lecturer Yuan Jia, both director of Weixin Shengjiao Osaka Branch Temple and a member of the Parent Committee of National Zhanghua Senior School of Commerce, contacted Mrs. Yamaguchi Tomoko of Osaka Tourism Bureau and Mayor of Nagano City, and contributed to an inter-school exchange with Osaka Nagano High School, where these students could have better understanding of different cultures, which was regarded as a means to promote world peace. On November 13th, Chairman and Director of Kushiro Academy Hokkaido visited Weixin Shengjiao College, where they met Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi and signed a cooperative agreement aimed at academic exchange on the ground of equality and reciprocity. On July 11th, accompanied by Master Yuan Qi of Hebei Branch Temple and Lecturer Yuan Jia of Osaka Branch Temple, Mayor of Nagano City led a delegation to Taichung City Hall, where both parties discussed issues regarding tourism, religion, and cycling industry. With abundant tourist resources, they looked forward to bonding as twin town and having further exchange. As it comes to 2020, Weixin Shengjiao sticks to the intention of cultivating ourselves for the benefit of the country and humanity, and is dedicated to more exchange and collaboration with Taiwanese and international societies. By so doing, we hope the world is illuminated with Wangchuan Laozhu's mercy. All the sentient beings find shelter from Wangchuan Laozhu's heavenly might, and the world comes as a family. Weixin News.
Take a break. We will come back soon. For this week's last category, we're showing you 易经风水academic education.
产基山唯心圣教 promotes the education of 易经风水 by integrating the religion with academics and accomplishing the religion with the academic achievements. Yijing University has been offering the fundamental and intermediate classes in all parts of Taiwan to let everyone know about 易经风水. The systematic education of Weixin Shengjiao College has been cultivating the preaching lectures and the candidates in order to bring the safety to every human being and make the society harmonious and the world peaceful. In 2019 Jihai year, the president of Taiwan Guigu Cultural Academy, Mr. Yang Jidong, followed Grandmaster Hunyuan Canshi's instruction to invite the scholars and experts in various fields to host 8 sessions of Guigu Cultural Lecture, Ancient Wisdom in the Modern Life, and the Sublimation of Mind at the branch temples. The scholars and experts contributed their research findings and their precious wisdom to the participants that will become an important consulting direction and reference for the Weixin fellow cultivators in the future. In addition, Grandmaster Hunyuan Canshi hosted another lecture tour in person for Weixin Shengjiao Mary Foundation's branch leaders to reinforce their familiarity of Wangchuan Laozhu's wondrous Dharma and to improve their self-cultivation for benefiting themselves and others. This lecture tour began the first stop at headquarters Amibada Lecture Hall on June 15th and wrapped up its last National Branch Leaders Seminar in Taichung Mingde High School on October 19th. Grandmaster Hunyuan Canshi gave more than 10 lectures at different branch temples to enhance the branch leaders' awareness in the spirit of benefiting others by promoting Weixin Shengjiao's wondrous Dharma and cultivating ourselves for the benefit of the country and humanity. Also, he encouraged all branch leaders to be more familiar with Weixin wondrous Dharma, to make more efforts in doing good works to increase merits and to shoulder the major mission of the front line in serving the society. For the education of Yijing University, Grandmaster Hunyuan Canshi presided over the opening ceremony for the 26th intermediate class on September 10th. Master Yuan Wu led all the 26 intermediate class students of all branch temples to take the oath. They vow to benefit the human beings with the righteous heart and the true Dharma, and to study more diligently in next level's learning of holy Dharma. Grandmaster Hunyuan Canshi presented the gift of Guigu 8 treasure hot Dharmas to the students as follows. Do not reject any who come, and do not try to retain any who wish to leave. Follow nature and do not use force. If karmic affinity is sufficient, sentient beings can be liberated. If merit is sufficient, they can be helped. All should follow the order of heaven, and everything will unfold in accordance with one's wishes. He encouraged everyone to cherish the Dharma affinity, to have confidence, and to cultivate themselves diligently. In the mid-July, Grandmaster Hunyuan Canshi further gave an outdoor feng shui education of the surrounding geography to the fellow cultivators of the lecture training program at Alisan. they worshipped the heavenly Lord Shentian of the northern heaven in Shouzhenggong Temple and the ancient Buddha Jigong in Longying Si Temple. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi further elucidated the wondrous dharma of each respective deity to the fellow cultivators. However, not only the domestic fellow cultivators studied very hard, but also the foreign virtuous fellows cultivated themselves diligently. Under the teaching of the lecturer Chen Shuyuan of Spain classroom, the foreign fellow cultivators not only had outdoor education in Toledo, but also came back to Taiwan to attend 2020 Chinese United Ancestors Worship Ceremony and to visit some of Weixin Shengjiao branch temples. They listened carefully to each branch temple host's detailed explanation about the branch temple to experience that traveling brings about far greater benefit than mere book learning. They all studied very hard during the trip in Taiwan. On the other hand, the fellow cultivators in Canada Branch Temple invited Master Yuan Meng to lead a delegation of Weixin Shengjiao Chanting College to teach them the related rites of the daily morning and evening chanting, end-of-life chanting, and ritual chanting for propagating the chanting rites to Canada. Finally, Weixin Shengjiao fellow cultivators also performed aggressively in the academic field. On December 13th, Master Yuan Ping and several students of Weixin Shengjiao Lecture Training Program attended the first National Academic Forum of Innovative Education and Technology, held by the National Zhanghua University of Education. They presented several papers in the forum, included Ancient Wisdom in the Modern Life, Yi Jing Application of Weixin Shengjiao, Yi Jing Exploration of the Wisdom of Heaven and Human, Ancient Wisdom in the Modern Life, the Use of Yi Jing in Life, discussion on Taiwanese folk religions, taking chanting culture as an example, and Feng Shui Index of Housing Quality. These papers analyzed and studied the inferences of applying the ancient wisdom of Chinese culture, Yi Jing and Feng Shui in all aspects of modern society. Through sharing the research findings to the scholars and experts in the various fields, it's hoped that more and more researchers will study the practicality and the usefulness of applying ancient wisdom in the present time. Weixin News, Jihai Year Annual Review on Academic Education of Yi Jing and Feng Shui.
In Chapter 4 of our Dharma Treasure series, A Spiritual Dialogue, Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi instructs us, Dear friends, does the sun ever stop shedding light on the land and all the creatures on earth? Does the moon ever stop shining? Our hearts are actually as bright as the sun and the moon. Every global citizen should welcome the new events in the coming year with tranquility, more courage, and better wisdom. Thank you for tuning in today. Please stay tuned at 11:30 p.m. on every Monday and 11:30 in the morning and 4 o'clock in the afternoon on every Tuesday for every week's Weixin News on Weixin TV. May happiness and peace find you in the Chinese Year of the Golden Mouse.